only, so your mom is definitely invited. Sometimes controversial, always engaging. It's the podcast that lets your voice be heard. It's the podcast that shouts you out. It's time to holler. Can you dig it?
If I could eat a unicorn one day through a Pop-Tart.
I like toaster strudels.
You like the jizzy part?
Yeah, I like the way it explodes
You
in
like
my
it?
mouth. And to swallow it down. Oh my God.
Your tweets, snaps, Facebook comments, and even phone calls. Holler any way you want.
They used to give kids opiates to keep them quiet.
This is much less offensive than that.
JD, Brian, and Gracie. Holler at your boys and a girl.
Holler at your boys and a girl. Welcome to the internet, everybody. We're having a good time already. You don't even know. And my name is JD Short. You can hit me up on all social media at JD Short. This is Holler, the podcast that shouts you out. And to that direction, that's how directions work on the internet, is my good buddy Brian. How you doing, Brian? What's up, Brian?
This is a giant bottle of water. My name is Brian. Welcome to Holler. Welcome to Holler.
All right.
The podcast that shouts you out. Drink with me, shall we? Cheers, fellows.
Stay hydrated.
Below me is Gracie. She's pregnant and has a fetus. Gracie, how are you all this evening?
Doing lovely. I can feel baby John Bryan moving in my body now.
What? Now she's finally accepted the
So
name.
he's just in there moving his whole fetus body.
Dude, he's an Indian outlaw.
I'm an Indian outlaw.
We're talking in
So
the
what I
pre-show.
assume an alien feels like inside of you.
Where we're talking
That's
in the
effed up.
in the
I
pre-show
just want
about
you to know.
little baby podcast host John Bryan is using your bladder as a pillow.
Yes,
And he's pretty violent with it. And we'll probably talk about that a little bit more later in the show.
I just can't wait till he gets bigger and just kicks it all day. That's going to be the best part.
Because that's what I kick it all day. That's what I fucking do. I straight up kick it, and that's what's up. And I'm sure we'll be talking also about kicking it later, because we are proudly powered by CAMO Complete Energy. Brian's got something to say.
Youngest baby ever to do a Jager bomb on the show will be little baby John Bryan at 2 weeks old.
Yeah,
Baby John Bryan is on.
I'm switching into Jager bomb mode.
Excuse me.
No.
Joining us for this episode, we're gonna have a really fun time. Again, we are proudly powered by CAMO Complete Energy. It is literally the best energy shot on the market right now, and your vice president is here tonight with us, Mr. Adam Mallory. How you doing, buddy?
Lovely. How are things?
Oh, we're just loving it. I can't wait to hear, because literally I think it was the last show we did. There was a little bit of news, and so you're going to expound on some news. We're also just going to have a good time on the internet. We're going to talk about all the good shits going on with CAMO. We're going to give away some CAMO. We're going to do a lot of really fun stuff. So if you're tuned in right now, make sure you share this show on your live feed. We're going to talk all about it. I want to see if this picks up, actually, before we start, because Gracie has a toast to do, but I want to see if this works. Y'all see this?
Yep.
So this
Is it gonna sing?
it's got a speaker on it. Let's see how it works out.
What? Hey, that's worth the full 25 cents. Hell yeah.
Can you hear it?
Yes.
The things and the things about some stuff. The Sons of Marshall.
Yeah, dude. AC/DC. Fuck yeah.
I'm thunderstruck right
Sorta.
Gracie, whenever you're ready. No worries. We got you.
You're gonna wait for Gracie?
The baby likes it.
Am I just going through this? Am I just powering through? Is that what we're doing?
All right.
There's no one here, Gracie.
What? No.
Stop the shit.
When whenever you're finished. Okay, great.
It's not me, it's him.
Whatever. Lift whatever you're drinking. I don't care what it is. May we never go to hell, but always be on our way there. Cheers.
Cheers.
Link up at officialholler.com.
Adam of CAMO Energy, the vice president. Guess who else was vice president? Joe Biden. And look what he became, dude. The president. So things are looking bright for you, man. Congratulations. Congratulations on all your success in life.
Yes. Hopefully I can speak as well as he does.
Well, it just took him a while to get there, and he forgot about a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like what he ate for breakfast this morning.
Right. And worse. But it's fine.
And how many states are there?
Ladies and gentlemen, CamoEnergyShots.com. That is the website to go to if you want to learn more about this wonderful brand. We have Adam on this show a few times a year, and we love this stuff. It is so fantastic. 250 milligrams of caffeine, natural flavors, no sugar, no carbs. Are you kidding me?
What?
I would like to say what I'm really excited, what I want to happen very soon is like a focus group, and it's like a straight up, but then like on the other side of the pane of glass, it's like a UFC press conference, and it's fucking 5-hour energy versus CAMO complete energy, and they're right there.
The old school Pepsi challenge, right?
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
I would love, and you know what? Holler could probably put that together. I bet we probably could.
We've actually, that's how this journey started. We did small focus groups.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't realize we were going to go into an origin story here. Welcome, everyone, to CAMO Origins.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So just the elevator pitch on it, when we came into this category, obviously we wanted to differentiate ourselves, and we wanted to know what consumers thought, because the whole brand, the liquid, it wasn't just about what my brother and I wanted, what we thought was best. We wanted to hear from the consumers. So we would get these small focus groups and do the Pepsi challenge and get feedback from folks. And that's what went into the bottle. And what we constantly heard from the competition was, and this is multiple other brands, that's why I say competition very vaguely, was, tastes like shit, but works. So the light bulb goes off.
Fair.
Well, why don't we make something that works and doesn't taste like shit? So we didn't reinvent the wheel. We just took what was out there and made it better.
How does one obtain these focus groups? Is there like a focusgroups.com and you fill out an application? How do you find them?
For us, we just relationships in the beverage industry. One of our partners.
You're like 10 drunk buddies. We line them up and feed them shut.
Well, it's probably
now, y'all focus. I need my group to focus.
Just a little bit higher level. One of our buddies is tied into the beer industry.
Cool.
And they're able to make those things happen.
That's a great end. That's a great end to have. And by the way, oh man, I got off track. I was going to say, here's a cool story for CAMO Energy. Here's my pitch. A live action movie featuring a CAMO Energy bottle, just a bottle, but it's a genie bottle. And out of it comes Kazam. It's a genie played by Sinbad. And he comes out of the CAMO bottle. That's as far as I've got. Sorry, I have no more.
Good.
Just integrate the
solid
stuff
start, Brian. I'm proud of you.
into current meme culture. That's
Yeah.
People already
Right
Google
here.
it. Now it could be us and not them. Think about it.
Yes.
Think about it.
It's a start. Don't
It's a
talk to anybody else. We need to get this.
Don't worry. This podcast goes out to tens and tens of people.
Sucking on chili dog. Outside taste free.
This is cool. Check this out, guys.
definitely more than that, by the way.
Adam, you want to expound on what this is in my hands?
Yeah, no doubt. So,
that looks like an ammunition canister from a war.
correct. So we reached out, or we partnered with about 7 or 8 different folks throughout the country. People that were interested in CAMO, had a relationship with CAMO, and we did a giveaway. So inside that ammo kit, which is exactly what it is. I mean, they're used ammo kits.
Yeah,
So
straight
the
up. for real.
authenticity of them is fantastic. I mean, you can see dents in them. But what we did was we got them under our grasp and then branded them out. And then inside of them, we put in 2 of every shot, some swag and some sunglasses. So with those different influencers, they sent it out to their people, did the like, follow, and share, all of that stuff. And then I actually have 8 or 9 of those I need to send out starting next week for the winners. So it was a lot of fun.
Would you say these are from NAM or 2? Which one?
I think there might have been a couple more after those 2.
Storm.
That was D-Day for sure.
Yes, this is like, it smells like Normandy in here. Or also
Clearly, they
things I didn't think I was going to say on a podcast ever.
That was those all floated ashore. Our merchandise.
These all floated. The soldiers then drank camo and won the war. You've heard it here first.
I don't know if we're doing a good job branding wise with that whole. I will say though, it does look like an ammo canister really can hold like a perfect. Yeah, look at this. Those?
Flip it like that, B-ball. Let them see the inside.
Is that leaves?
Yeah.
Is that arugula?
It is arugula.
That is the seaweed of France.
Seaweed.
We're back.
Oh, jeez.
Was washed up on the beaches of Normandy.
I'm out of here.
That was also
I'm exiting this group chat.
Great time to plug our other sponsors, shotgunsquad.com. Boy, are those guys great. God bless America and Texas. Hell yeah.
You get the transition there?
You know what? Corduroy Brown. Corduroy Brown in the house. Alan Brown. Hello.
Hello.
Corduroy, what are you doing tonight, man? Are you singing or are you chilling? What's up, dude? Talk to us.
Showing what he's doing, but he's also this was announced actually earlier today. He's going to be opening for Morgan Wade at the Foxfire Festival that's happening at Riverfront and Ashland on September 30th, I believe.
Oh shit!
That is going to be a non-misser, and you're going to actually see the Holler crew is going to be at that one, guaranteed.
100%.
The Holler crew will not. Well, you guys might. I will potentially shooting a baby out of my
Gracie
vagina.
will be having,
Good God.
her legs.
Oh God, here it comes.
What is happening?
Hold on, here I'll catch.
But Brian and JD, you promised to be the stirrups in the hospital room, so you won't be there either if I'm getting there.
Shit.
So
we might have to cancel on Gracie.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Hey, what's
thank you.
What's Miranda's question?
Miranda's got a little.
Oh, we got Miranda in the house. She says the words in all caps. I have a question, and then she has not typed a question.
Thank you, Alan, by the way, for watching, man.
Oh, here's an answer. Alan, aka Corduroy, says just left Ninth Street Live. Just left with Dina Carter. The girls sing Strawberry Wine tomorrow, like 6 hours away in the morning.
I don't know if that's the song's name, but I'm kind of cool with the concept we've created with that typo.
I hope
it's like candy bacon.
Join me and my girl, Strawberry Piglet, tomorrow, 6 p.m. live.
I think Alan's had a little too much strawberry wine.
Whoops, there he is. He's already fixed his typo.
And Corduroy's like, damn it, why would I make a typo in Holler, the podcast? Damn it. I hate my life.
You already know what happens, man. Thank you.
We love you,
Thank
Alan.
you, Corduroy. By the way, yes, that's insane. He's going to be singing with Deanna Carter. He's going to be singing with Morgan Wade, who is literally like one of the best up-and-coming country artists in the fucking world right now. That's nuts, dude. Corduroy Brown is making waves, and it's not stopping. His summer is action-packed. Everybody keep an eye open for him.
I hope to hear him sing Toto. Africa is the name of that song.
Toto.
Franny Hunley in the house. Strawberry emoji, pig emoji. This is now welcome. We have actually taken the podcast. It's a strawberry.
This is the summer I'm going to live. It's going to be strawberries and bacon all summer long, baby. We're talking mojitos and
I can't have
fucking margaritas and really good breakfast.
Somebody that can sing, please sing us Strawberry Swine instead of Strawberry Wine. It's too easy. Come on.
I'm working on it right now.
Too easy. Oh, Corduroy makes a good point. They've got a show with Nappy Roots and Winona Judd later this year. That's hilarious, dude. Dude, I love fucking Nappy Roots. Corduroy, get me a picture with Nappy Roots. I want to meet Nappy Roots, man. They mean a lot to me. I'm dead serious.
Oh no, hell no.
There was a Nappy Roots Day in Kentucky, celebrated in September. Why do I know this? Because they mean a lot to me.
Thank you, Corduroy.
That was your wedding song, B-Ball, right?
It was, both times.
Yeah, that's the time.
Okay.
We're going to get back to CAMOEnergyShots.com, by the way. Go to that website and buy all the good stuff. But also, remember, share this show on your page on Facebook and send us a screenshot.
Holler.
And what do they get, Brian, if they do that kind of cool stuff?
Yeah, we're going to send you guys a 2-pack of this stuff. We're going to send you 2 free shots just for sharing the live show on your Facebook wall. But like JD said, you got to send us a DM with your mailing address so we know where we're sending this stuff. If you stick around, we'll play some more games and win some more. But yeah, share the live feed right now. Show us that you've shared it. We're going to send these to you for free if you send us your mailing address. Why not? Try them. They're delicious. And they're available, by the way. You can go get them.
Let me answer Miranda.
Yeah, let's get that up here.
Miranda's question.
And that means St. Mary's Medical, which is a hospital. And her question is because hospital workers consume so much caffeine. I know this because I was one of them. What a great spot that would be for CAMO. So how do you get in a spot like that, Adam?
Yeah. So, hold up. Wait. All right. So,
Indian outlaw.
Okay.
Here's the thing with all of these accounts, whether it be the hospital, retail, GNC, Dick's, whatever it is, it comes down to the distributor and the contracts they have. So this is a contractual issue with St. Mary's, Mountain Health. They have signed an exclusive with 5 Hour.
Oh.
So that's the issue there. And I mean, I don't know what that looks like in the future, but that's where it is right now. And it's not the first time we've run into this situation because you have to keep in mind, this category has not been challenged for 20 some years. So you're going to start to see changes. When you see those changes, where you see them, I don't know, but I can tell you, I have a team that's out there tackling this every day.
You know, that's like, I know these contracts exist. I know this because of sport marketing. And I understand in like large stadiums that a company like Pepsi will come in and say, hey, serve Pepsi, not Coca-Cola. Here's $1 million. I understand that. That makes sense. I don't think I ever considered 5 Hour Energy walking into a hospital and going, only serve 5 Hour. Like, that is just like, wow, dude,
It's
really?
funny,
That
though,
exists?
You don't consider that because it does kind of make sense if you really break it down. I mean, these people have to be like on high alert. They have to be. It doesn't matter for them. I mean, they're heroes. You know, they are first.
Yeah, but I mean, to touch on what B-Ball's talking about, this is just. I mean, this is business 101.
Yeah.
Anywhere you can monopolize a territory, that's exactly what you're going to do. And I don't care if it's a lemonade stand or it's a Fortune 500 outfit. I mean, that's what you do. So hats off to 5 Hour, but I'm here to tell you it's game on. There's other ways to get these contracts, to get placement. And case in point, I mean, we're winning. We just finally, after 2 years, we are in Speedway as we speak. We have started our trial.
Yay for you.
This is fun. This is awesome. This is a great segue, Bob. Keep going.
Yeah, and it's just going to continue to go from here. And, I've been working with brokers for over 18 months now. We had a broker, then we lost the broker, it wasn't a good fit. Now I have another broker, but I've talked to endless brokers throughout the country, and that's who really places your product in this retail space. And this 5 Hour objection comes up a lot. But now that CAMO has some analytics, has the sales volume behind it, now people are starting to scratch their head. Okay, yeah. I don't have to be a prisoner to 5 Hour anymore. There are other options. And by the way, someone is going to be the next 5 Hour in this category, okay? And the baton is going to be passed. And we're clearly betting on CAMO, but consumers are starting to see this. Retailers are starting to see this. This category has been stagnant for way too long, and it's actually been trending down for the last 4 or 5 years. So the fact that CAMO's coming in, making some noise, bringing new dollars to the categories, the retailers love it. we're going to the next phase of energy shots, and now what we want to do is educate people on how they consume their energy, and we're
Yes.
attacking energy drinks.
That's another wonderful thing that CAMO does is if you actually follow their social media, they're huge about transparency on the way the product works. I mean, literally how it's created, how it works for you, what it does for you, why they create it, the way they create it. They're super transparent about this stuff. It's really cool to see them post and explain, like, we make it this way because this is why it's better. And
and then we're wanting to speak to that newer generation that's up and coming. Okay. Once again, 5 Hour, about 23-year-old company now. Okay. So if you look at their marketing where it is, they're saying, we took you through college. Now we'll get you through work. Instead of that second cup of coffee, now take a 5 Hour Energy. So they're paying attention to that generation they had 20 years ago. And what CAMO's wanting to do is speak to the newer generation, the next generation, and catch that boom that will happen in the energy shot category. Because if energy is your thing, a 16-ounce drink, all that fluid is just getting in your way. If you're wanting energy, it's right here in 2 ounces. So,
Adam, have you ever thought about just random, totally random, like shotgun blast ideas? Have you ever considered like marketing like an MMA fighter, and after his victory, he's holding like a 5 hour, the way that they hold other energy drinks, or like, I don't know, you write CAMO Energy across like his taint on his little underwear as he wrestles the other guy. You ever thought about that?
Well, we did airbrush one guy's taint. It didn't go very well. So
yeah. Well, because at that point he has to be pinned down so you can see it. Like he has to be like a.
Yeah,
he has to be a whole thing.
JB, your legs have been in the air too many times this show.
I'm going to do it one more time on this side, just so everybody gets 360 degrees.
That was the angle. But to answer your question, B-Ball, where we are with this brand is it's for the common folk. You know, I don't need The Rock. I don't need Kim Kardashian holding this bottle. This is for the common folk, and I want people to relate to the product. And I think I'm doing it a disservice if I try to go that route.
I like it.
So, and there'll be one day when we get there and it makes sense. But right now, I just want folks like are viewing this show to believe in my product and use it. And I think if I hand it,
it's happening, dude. It's been happening since, and it's going to keep happening. Again,
sure.
It goes back to
this right here. This right here. I love this a lot.
Roy Brown says, "Do you need regional musicians, man? Can we make it work?"
I like it.
Absolutely. We, I mean, that's what we want to, everywhere we go. I mean, we just want to hone in on the community and the people in that community. So yes, something like that has my attention.
But you know what, dude, like in all seriousness, let's not blow by this, because Corduroy's here. He's a friend of the show, and he's someone that's like, he's not just like out here like semi-locally. This guy is making waves, and he's trending nothing but like straight up. And
sure.
Like, what can we do to get some camo in his hands? I feel the same way about him even saying the words holler when he's on stage. Him and Massing and these guys, I love when they are playing a show and they say, hey, we got Holler podcast out here. And so what can we do to make him say also Camo Energy? And like, you know, he's got it on stage. What can we do, man? Because like, here he is right here. It's a softball toss.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's just getting together, having a conversation, coming up with a common goal, making sure everybody's on the same page, and then sure, I mean, it's that simple. But you know, we're very selective on those type of conversations. But you know, you put your name on him, then yeah, I'm perfectly fine with it.
We're putting our name on him 100%, 100,000%. Yeah, 100,000%. Alan, we'll reach out to you, man, because like if we can make something happen, that's what I would like to happen. Because like I said, there's nothing better than when you're on stage, you say Holler podcast, and right behind that or ahead of it, it doesn't matter. I want camo out of your mouth as well, because we're a brother brand for sure.
Look, I mean, you can have a lot of fun with that. You know, X amount of people that come into a show get a free shot. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff we could do.
Yeah, he can have fun with them on stage. He commands the presence of the crowd. So if he's got the mic, he can do whatever he wants and toss a camo out into the crowd or have people do whatever for a camo. People will go crazy for that shit, man, because A, it's great. B, it's free. People love free shit, and they love their favorite musicians doing it, and he commands the crowd, and that's what's cool about him. So, yeah.
And I mean, it's a good fit for him as well. I don't know how long each set he has, but I mean, this stuff gets me through my day, gets me through my projects.
He can do whatever, man. Yeah. You would think about it as a musician that you're also out there making records, albums, EPs, whatever. That takes a lot of work and time. And you'll be in the studio for 12 hours at a time sometimes. And
sure.
You need that boost. And that's what fucking CAMOenergyshots.com. That's what it'll do. You were talking, Adam, about a little earlier about like your connection with people and how, again, I brought up in social media, they're really super transparent and how CAMO is put together and everything. But you're also, when you come and join our show, which we have you on a few times a year, and it's absolutely wonderful because it's so cool. Every time you come here, you get to tell us what's kind of going on and moving onward. And the thing was, last time we did this show, Brian kind of broke it and didn't really totally explain. He said, well, you know what, Cameron's coming on the show and we'll get it. You started off locally, became regional, became national, and now are you guys like working on this global situation now?
Hey.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was hoping that the meetings would be further along by tonight's podcast, but it's still fluid. And when I come on here, I like to speak in definitives, but I can tell you there's something that is very next level for the brand coming, and not only in the U.S. I mean, the U.S. is going very well, but I mean, from a business standpoint, you got to look at the number, guys. That European market is double the size of the U.S.
Yeah.
And Europe and Canada is now on the table.
Yeah, and it's I think, does it have a lot to do? And I'm really glad we're talking about this, because does it have a lot to do with everybody? I know I've even read articles about this before. I'll stumble on articles and read them about it, especially if it it's interesting. The Red Bull effect. Red Bull. They're based out of, aren't they based out of like where?
Austria.
Yeah, like a very interesting area of Europe, and they are. I mean, shit, dude. If you want to, when people talk energy, that's the big white horse, right? That's the huge behemoth.
Which is funny from a caffeine standpoint. They're last in line.
You're right.
Hilarious.
So this is the same thing in my category with the market leader in my category. They're they got a head start in this race, right? 23 years ago. But when you compare their liquid to my liquid, it's laughable. Not only flavor profile, but efficacy, the caffeine content. I mean, it's all superior to the market leader in my category. But, I love the Red Bull story. The U.S. actually laughed at Red Bull.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was part of like some stuff that I've read about that Red Bull effect it was huge everywhere before it even got here, really, right? Like it was.
But and see, here's what's so appealing to CAMO, the brand, to that European market is they're not like the U.S. The U.S. is very, very habit-forming individuals, right?
Starbucks.
Europe, they just love to try different things. And this is where CAMO will win in that market, because my retention rate is obnoxious. It's north of 60%, meaning you go in Speedway, you try my stuff, 60% chance you're coming back. So, and that's the name of the game.
That's huge. That's huge.
Yeah,
that means for every 10 sales, 6 of those people are coming back and buying. That's amazing.
Yeah. Bring CAMO energy back to where it started, the shores of Europe.
Was it? Yeah. Show the seaweed.
Or the arugula. Whatever it was.
But, what's great about Red Bull, as explained, caffeine-wise, I mean, it's funny. I mean, we'll go into some of our accounts, and we'll see people checking out with 2 16-ounce cans or whatever.
Yeah.
And it still barely adds up to the caffeine in one of ours.
Yeah, most of the time it doesn't. I'm a guy that pays attention to all that. Yeah, we've had this talk. I pay attention to all that, and the truth is, most of the Monster Energies and things like that, they do not have as much caffeine as this little shot. And this is where we get really real about it, because you're trying to drink an entire can of energy drink. You're filling yourself up. You're bloated. You're full of sodium and all this shit. And really, what we all want is the same thing. We want caffeine just to get through the workday or whatever we're doing, a sporting event, whatever.
Here's the difference in that is, and what we're looking for is, honestly, if you think about it, energy drinks are also like the modern day soda, right? Pepsi, Coke, Mountain Dew, whatever. It really is. But CAMO is after those energy drink users that actually think they're getting energy. Those are the ones we want the light bulb to go off. If it's truly energy, boom.
Yeah.
You're there. I mean, within 10 minutes, precisely. I'm through that therapeutic window. I'm in that bloodstream. Let's ride.
And that's the thing, too. Caffeine. So people have this stigma about caffeine. Caffeine is technically, it's a natural stimulant designed specifically to give you energy. And it works. It's been proven to work. And there are elements, and not to say that there are, vitamin complexes and all these other little crazy chemicals that people will put into these energy drink, or they'll create this weird proprietary chemical thing that they're like, oh, this is actually proven to boost energy by this much. No, it's not really proven at all. Caffeine's definitely proven. That's why people drink coffee. That's why people enjoy anything that has caffeine in it for an energy boost. But if you really want to get a real deal one that you need, that comes in clutch, that's what CAMO Energy is all about. Real deal caffeine coming at you hardcore in 2 ounces at a time, baby. 2 ounces of freedom.
Let's get just weird for no reason. Let's do one round of Family Feud. See whoever gets the question, we'll mail you a 2-pack. Let's go.
Oh, shit. This is a straight up sudden death, boy.
Sudden death. Here we go.
And we don't do this unless it's a CAMO show.
It's a CAMO show. Let's just fling it out into the wild. Here we go. The first person to type the number one answer. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm going to read the right question here. Yeah. Okay. I like this question. The first person to type the number one question is going to win a 2-pack of CAMO Energy. We're going to mail it to you. Make sure you send us your mailing address. Here goes. Name something you've worn when it was dirty. Name something that you've worn when it was dirty. First one to get it wins.
If you want to win this one, you gotta get a little. You gotta get in there a little. What's up, man? You gotta. If you want to be my lover. A little bit something a little intimate on this one.
Sock shirt. I think it's condom.
That's your answer. Let's not get too personal.
Yeah, no, that's a lot.
Oh, that's personal.
You have all the CAMO you can have, Adam. We got to get everybody else a chance.
I can't even win. This game sucks.
You can't. Sorry, dude. Actually, you really you've already won, man. So.
Well, Adam, since you're our guest today, we'll mail you a variety pack of CAMO anyway. So
have your baby delivered.
What?
The first person to get the number one answer wins Gracie's baby.
Wait, no. It's not happening. Wait a second. Miranda's redacting all of her answers. Sorry, Miranda.
Nope.
Okay, the number one answer is not in the chat. Let me read this again. Name something you've worn when it was dirty. Name something you've worn when it was dirty.
Told you. Too bad, Miranda. Too bad, sad sister.
I like Miranda's.
Baby John Bryan.
I was done after 3, I think, Miranda. I hit the 4th, and I'm like, I'm out.
Brian, this is how we should do it, by the way, for the rest of the show. We don't need to do a full-on fucking game.
I got you.
I think we should go one question throughout the show, just pepper them in, keep people up on this shit, and when they get it, somebody gets it, bam, you get CAMO. That's what's up.
It has to be underwear.
Name something you've worn before when it's dirty. Underwear is the 4th answer.
Oh, wow. First.
Let me go in order here. The second answer is shirt. The third answer is pants. The fourth answer is underwear. And then T-shirt and sweats and bra. Okay. But we're missing the number one.
We need number one, baby.
What?
I'm only going to give you guys like 10 more seconds and we're going to go to a new question.
No,
See, that
let him
must have
fucking
been-
roll it, dude. Let him roll it.
Must have been a good
What was
question.
the
You're beautiful.
Okay, one more time. Name something you've worn when it was dirty.
I feel like I do. I mean, I got the answer, but I can't throw it out there.
Yeah, I think I would have got this. I say that as I read the card. I think I would have got it.
Well, y'all, CAMOEnergyShots.com. It's a wonderful place to go to learn more about this fantastic product. It's exploding everywhere. We've been proudly powered by them for so long, and it's always great. It ain't stopping. This train's gonna keep rolling, and it's only gonna get cooler and deeper and sweeter.
Number one answer is in the chat. Finally, by the
Boom.
way, number one answer: jeans.
Boom.
I think people were getting tripped up. People getting tripped up on the word pants because they're thinking that's all pants, but you got to be more specific. It is Family Feud. It's number one answers. And you know what? Listen, we've got more eyes than ever on the show right now. Let's do another round of it. Here we go. Here we go.
I agree. Jeans or pants.
Jeans are pants, but not all pants are jeans.
Good question.
It's not my question. It's the world's
You
question.
picked it.
Okay,
Your fault.
first person to get this is going to win a 2-pack of Camo Energy. This is all you need to do is just get the number one answer. Here's the question. Name things people turn to enhance their sex lives. Name things that people turn to enhance their sex lives.
There are definitely a handful of answers. Get it? That people can.
A question as fruity as the pineapple.
Brian, you need to scroll back up to Fran's comment before we started Family Feud.
Fran says...
Pop that on the screen. Let's see what she says.
Oh, no, this is cool. Drank a Camo shot before my last half marathon. Can confirm the energy boost. And by the way, she snapped me that she did that. So this is a real text. She snapped me after her half marathon and said, I drank a Camo before this. Hell yeah, I'm going to start doing that more on my big runs. I love it.
That no
Fantastic.
crash activity, that no crashness. That's
Half marathon certified.
There you go, Adam. You should sponsor Fran before she runs. Just
Yeah.
Camo.
Actually, we're onto something here, okay? We could start sponsoring... Dude, we could start sponsoring runners as well and put them in a Camo top and let them run the marathon. This makes sense.
Right.
It doesn't just have to be on the taints of MMA fighters.
Adam, if somebody wanted to run a marathon, but they were to dress up in a full, actual Camo Energy shot costume, like a full
bottle,
it looks like a giant shot of camo with the full everything, even the big barcode, all of it. But they did a marathon in that. Is that something maybe Holler could maybe do? Maybe Fran?
Dude,
get into
what's the movie with Sean William Scott where I forgot all about this till just now. I don't know why we've never talked about this. Role models, and it's Minotaur energy drinks, and he's a fucking Minotaur.
We had Brian in a huge fucking Camo Energy shot
with his arms out.
With his little arms out. Everybody enjoy the camo.
Okay, let's see if anyone has the correct answer.
Anyway, we're going to work on that later, Adam. I think that's good.
We will.
Please do not.
It's a good start.
Gracie, you would be there with your phone out taking photos the whole
Number
time.
one answer is in the chat. It's the only one. Obviously, it's toys. It's sex toys. That's the number one answer.
Vibrators.
Vibrators, energy shots.
Vibrator, energy shots.
Hell yeah. Hey, you know what? Camo Energy, we can talk this stuff all night. We can give it away all night. Miranda is cleaning house right now, but let's use this opportunity to talk to Holler Nation. That's what our podcast is about. We shout you guys out. Let's shout them out. Here we go.
Link up at officialholler.com.
Officialholler.com is where you go for all of your Holler needs. You can learn about all of our shows. You can watch them. You can listen to them. You can see who's coming up next. You can check out more about Camo at CamoEnergyShots.com as well as our website as well. It's good. It's fantastic. It's awesome. But we do polls every week. That's what we do on Holler, right? Correct?
That's correct.
Nice. Brian, you and I both put a poll out this week. We got some really cool answers on it. Who wants to? You want to go first, dude? It's up to you.
Sure. I've got the poll right here, and the poll is as follows. Would you rather fight an orangutan with a sword once a year or fight a chicken every single time you get in your car? Now, the assumption here is you pretty much have to fight it to the death because how's it going to go away otherwise? Let's keep it simple. Orangutan with a sword, chicken in your car every time you enter it or every day. It's every single time you get in your car. Specifically, it's worded. Yeah. Sorry.
It's a new chicken every time you get in the
car. I mean, fuck, there's some days where I get in and out of my car like 12 times. It'd be a dozen chickens on a Tuesday. I don't have time for that. Give me the monkey with a sword, and we're just going to have at it and hope for the best.
And that's your answer, Brian.
That's my answer. I will say this about the orangutan with a sword. We did stipulate in the comment directly after the poll, the sword fight will come at random once per year. It could be on day 1. It could be on day 365. You don't know. It's just an orangutan with a sword. You also don't know if it's trained or not. Is this a trained orangutan? Maybe sometimes you do get a jiu-jitsu orangutan. Sometimes you don't.
Oh, heavens,
what the fuck?
Hey,
okay.
Did you get this, your information from the Chimp Empire?
My inspiration came from Chimp Empire on Netflix. Watch it. A murderous documentary about gang member chimps, the Westerners versus the Central chimps.
So in this case, that's why I'm going to answer right now. That's why I'm going to answer next. And my answer would be, I would fight a chicken every time I got in my car. And I'll give you multiple reasons why.
You get really good at it. You're just like, snap.
The main one is orangutans are very fucking strong. They're way stronger than people even fucking realize.
Crazy reach, too.
Without a sword, they will rip your arms off of your body, off of you. They will just dislocate your shoulder. They will rip off your arms. So if they have a sword and they're either trained or not, chances are it's going to get fucking gnarly. And you have no clue when they show up, fuck that. I will say this. I will be way more prepared to pop that chicken's fucking head off when I get in that car. Come here, you little motherfucker. And then I grab the chicken, and then I take it, and I go, slink, and bam, it's done. And guess what? Free dinner for life.
That's true. That's a good point.
What if and free dinners for many, many other people, because I do also have to get out in and out of my car multiple times a day. So I get one dinner for me. Kachunka. Kachunka, that's for my friend. Third dinner. Kachunka, this is for Gracie and her newborn kid. Oh my God. Wait a second. Damn it. I got to go get gas in my car before I go to work tomorrow. Oh, a new chicken. Kachunka. All right, this one's for Brian.
JD, picture this idea. You are taking a girl on the first date.
Adam, I don't give you any chickens because you've also already gotten in your car probably 18 more times than I have.
Chickens everywhere.
You probably already have 24 dead chickens.
More chickens than Kentucky Fried. JD's car.
Boom. And then bam, think about all the other things. I could take all those chickens to KFC and I'd become a new supplier. And boom. It's a very economically.
Sir, where are these chickens coming from? My car. They're just there every day. They just keep
kill
coming.
them all the time. I can't tell you. There's a portal somewhere.
There's a chicken portal in my car, and the chicks.
Really though, I do want to get
back. Chicks won't stop coming.
Talking about it, the orangutan problem. They can rip your fucking arms and legs off of your body. They can break your neck instantly without a sword. And then they're trained. You might be trained, and you don't know. All right.
Sorry, I'm still stuck on the chicken portal that is in your car, and the chicks. The chicks keep coming and they won't stop coming out of the chicken portal. JD, picture yourself taking a girl. You've just met her on, you've swiped on Bumble and you've taken her on a first date. You go to pick her up and you kind of forget that you got this whole chicken problem in your car. And you guys go on your date. You come out of the date. You get back in your car and she's like, "Dear God, what's that?" You're like, you're like, "Oh, it's my chicken." You grab it.
Got the whole scenario. Because I'm chivalrous. and we're having a date, and I'm like, okay, you want to go like back to my place? And she's like, yeah, sure, that'd be great. Okay, let's walk to the car. They walk to the car. We're having a wonderful romantic conversation on the way to the car, and I walk to the passenger side door to open it up for her. But before I open the door, instead of just opening it and saying, miss, please, I go, give me just a moment. I'm going to have to protect your valor. I open the door. The chicken's fucking flailing around going crazy. And I have to wrestle this motherfucker. And I grab it by the neck and I choke her. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Every time I have to get in my car, there's a demon chicken I have to murder.
There's a portal in my car of chickens.
A portal that has chickens coming out. And by the way, do you want to take this chicken home? It's not too hard to defeather. You can use it.
I've gotten pretty good at it. This is my 1000th chicken.
I've gotten pretty fucking good at it, and I get them for free all the time. That's why I'm a billionaire now.
Also, I love CAMO Energy, and I like to drink one before I break chickens' necks. Would you like one?
Here's some CAMO Energy for you.
Give me
And a free dead chicken.
Gracie, chicken or orangutan?
Number one.
It's done.
Orangutans are apes, not monkeys. Number two, I picked the chicken scenario mostly because I know how to choke a chicken. And secondly, I told Nathan, I said, I cannot wait to say this live on air.
Stupid. So stupid.
And
Is that how you got pregnant?
I hear
Exactly.
people laughing in the background.
Orangutans will rip your arms off.
Yeah, crazy reach on those motherfuckers.
I don't have the time to look over my shoulder for the orangutan for a whole year. Like,
Are all orangutans redheads, or is that just me?
They are.
It's just the one that attacks
freaks me out.
I don't know what to say to you.
Those
They
Auburn
don't have that
motherfuckers.
energy. They're a little Irish, I think.
They're ginger monkeys.
Chickens for me.
Ginger monkeys.
They have
They are. They're ginger. They're not monkeys. They're apes.
Gracie, what's the difference between a monkey and an ape?
A
Go.
monkey has a long
You
tail
can-
and an ape
hey.
doesn't.
Apes are monkeys too.
No, they're not. Monkeys have long tails and apes do not.
Huh.
Google it. I swear. I swear it's the truth.
He's right. It's true. Monkeys have tails. Apes are fucking scary as shit.
Chimp Empire on Netflix. Check it out while drinking a CAMO Energy shot.
Adam, by the way, yes,
You gotta have something to keep you awake during chimp.
Adam, we
Empire.
need your answer, please. We gotta move on so we can get Holler.
I didn't know there was a question.
No, that's the question. That's a real question. Let me repeat it for you, Adam. Would you rather
JD
fight?
will go on stage again.
Would you rather fight a chicken every single time you have to get in your car, or would you rather fight an orangutan with a sword one random time per year and you don't know when he's showing up? Maybe you're asleep. There he is. Maybe you're in a meeting. There he is.
No, this is good. I would do the orangutan.
Me too.
He's good with the arms and the hands and the reach. The sword's going to slow him down, and then I'll chop your ass.
Ooh,
Yeah.
see, okay,
That's the
thing.
caveat. Him holding the
it's a-
sword.
It's a sword fight, right? You get a sword too.
Yeah.
Basically, when the chimpanzee walks in or comes into whatever situation, he's got two swords, but he has to hand one to you.
Hey, and we're back.
That's fun.
Me and the monkey back to back.
I'm doing it for sport. Like for no other reason than sport. Why not?
Well, I'm not choking the chicken, so I'm going toe to toe.
Man, sorry guys, I'm exhausted from my orangutan fight last night. I'm gonna have to sit this one out.
Hey, Brian, it's okay. I heard that you had to tussle with an orangutan earlier. Would you like some chicken?
Brian, get well soon. Get well soon. I heard the orangutan kind of nipped you last night. Here's some chicken soup. Love, your friend JD. I have unlimited.
Think about it. I'm making cold medicine myself, man.
I have as much chicken soup as you could ever want, man. Rest easy, pal.
All right, I got to read this one from Fran.
please.
Fran, she says, if it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey, even if it has a monkey kind of shape. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey. It's an ape. So an ape has an ass. A monkey has a tail with an ass with a tail coming out of it.
Yep.
Typically, apes, their buttholes are showing.
You're right.
as they walk around.
Monkeys
I also think monkeys
whether or not they are
because neither
by
of them
the
wear
utilization of their
pants,
tail.
so.
And that's disgusting. They need to put those away.
Gracie's gonna choke the chicken, and I'm gonna fight the ginger monkey. Done.
And therefore, that is become the title of the podcast episode. Perfect.
We used to watch Jack Hanna
Gracie, make sure you write that down
on repeat.
Which primate is most likely to solve a Rubik's Cube? Gracie, go.
Probably a chimpanzee. No, a gorilla. I don't know. One of those two. Wait.
Whichever one doesn't have a tail.
That's an ape. Still an ape. Still an ape. Doesn't have a tail. Orangutan, gorilla. Not a monkey.
Not an orangutan. He's too busy with his sword hand to solve a Rubik's Cube.
He's training.
You genius.
Sword style.
Too busy.
YouTube silly songs with Larry.
So that's ridiculous, and it's very, very wild. Fran just says silly songs with Larry. That's great.
That's how we learned about primates.
Okay, awesome.
Who the hell is Larry?
Brian, can you get Holler Nation's opinions on this, please?
I cannot wait to read them because I've been so busy today. I never even got to really read. So here we go. Let's start from the top. Holler Nation on Facebook, to be exact.
Not a reader.
If you're listening to this on Spotify, follow us on Facebook. Holler Live. Here we go. Kayla Bell says, the sword fight with the orangutan for sure because I'm deathly afraid of birds. Well, wait till you see a giant sword coming at you.
From a fucking crazy ape. Excuse me. I was going to say monkey. It's just more fun to say crazy monkey.
But
say it to its face when it has a sword in its hand. See what he has to say.
He slices your jugular. I'm not a monkey, bitch. That's what he's saying.
Miranda says, so we don't have the sword, ? The orangutan has the sword and we have to fight him with what? Our bare hands? Can't we also have a sword? I think I might choose the chicken option. I hate chickens, but I'm bound to get really good at killing them. And it's free chicken. Groceries ain't cheap, you know? Yeah. Same page, same energy. Fran says, I put a toddler in a 5-point harness almost every time I get in my car. I think I can handle the chickens. I'm a petite little lady. An orangutan could end my life. Actually, Kayla Bell's in the chat. She says, I'd rather have the sword than those little devil chicken eyes. They do have fucked up eyes. You know, when they look in the eyes, there's not a lot happening behind that besides, you know, fire.
They always look really mad. Like chickens are rough.
They can't fly. I'd be pissed off too if I was a bird that couldn't fly.
They got wings, couldn't fly.
Kyle says he'd rather fight chickens daily. You can just kick it and be done. An orangutan without a sword could wreck most people, let alone with a sword. Michael Valentine.
He's like this.
Yeah,
he's
got huge arms.
Yeah, too much. I mean, when he starts swinging at
chickens,
you know
chickens are like this, flapping their little, and that's it.
What do you do with that orangutan when you kill it too? By the way, that's heavy property we got to move. It's not just frying the chicken up.
It's not going to taste good. There's too much sinew, not enough fat. There's no marbling in the meat. Yeah, fuck that shit.
Nah, man.
Good monkey meat.
Orangutans are the dad bods of the primate family.
That's also another thing you should write down, Gracie. Thank you very much.
I have lots of notes for this show and
more answers, Brian, please.
Okay, Michael Valentine says, is the to death implied here? And we said, yes, you got to fight to death. He says, hate to kill such an intelligent creature as an ape, but the daily chicken seems too inconvenient. Just a wonderful answer. He's just very honest right there, you know?
It's funny, though.
You choosing the ape or the dang chickens?
You can extrapolate how people's lives are through their convenience factor.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, if you're out there doing like deliveries and shit, and you really got to get out there in and out of your car on a goddamn multiple, like through your 8-hour workday, you're getting in and out of your car over 12 times. Damn.
If you're a DoorDash guy, how many complaints about chicken feathers in the fucking food can you get before you're fired?
Yeah. Or on the other side, you're at your fucking quarterly sales pitch, the one that's making sure that everybody knows the accounts you got coming in are going to set the company up for future success. Oh my God! Fuck! Shit! And then you're breaking like the water pitcher glass. Fucking orangutan with a sword. Sorry guys, hang on, give me a minute. And then you're fucking, and then then you fucking kill him. Got him.
Sorry this happened today. It's just my annual orangutan.
Give me a second, guys. All right, and you'll see on the next slide the projections of the for the next quarter. They look really, really good. Woo! Oh man.
Zach Smith says, I've seen Peter Griffin have to fight a chicken, and I couldn't do that every time I got out of my car. I'm just going to go with the orangutan with a sword. And that's officially all of our answers.
Family Guy answer, real good.
Really? That's all of the answers?
That's all of our answers.
That's it?
Yep.
Well, it's a fucking tie.
Really?
Holy shit.
Yeah, tied chickens and oh my God, we need a tiebreaker, somebody. Holy shit.
So somebody in the chat, we're waiting for you. We're going to chill. We're waiting for you. You got to give us your answer.
JD, in the meantime, how about your poll, man? What's up?
How about my poll? Yes, that's great. But for real, but before we move on to mine, for real, everybody, would you fight an orangutan with a sword once a year or a chicken every time you got in your car? Give us an answer. Break this poll live on the show. We need to do it. You guys, we have to do it. My poll this week, by the way, we had some really good. This week was a good week for poll questions. Camo shows fucking rule. Everybody, by the way, go back and listen to all of the Camo shows too on all of our streams, on everything, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, all that good stuff. Because every time we do the show, it's so much fun. This week I asked, if you could travel to any fictional world or universe, where would you go? And I wanted to also ask, what would you do while you were there? But I couldn't really get the but I think, honestly, with people's answers, we're going to know what you'd do while you were there. So I'm going to throw the answers out, and then we'll go around the table and get everybody's answer here for that. First deal here is this is we're going to do it. Go ahead, because Miranda and Fran have been so great, hanging out with us on the show. Miranda says Hogwarts. Is there any other option? Come on. And Fran says Valeris from one of my favorite book series, or Santa's North Pole, a la the Santa Claus. Magic is a wonderful thing. All right, we're going to scoot on. This one comes from Corey. He says, sorry, hang on. He says, I can't really, I don't know if I know how to pronounce it. Risa, R-I-S-A. Risa? Do I know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Nope, great. Okay, cool. Yorgi, he says, the 1950s. I don't know if you got the question right, dude. I said if you could travel to any fictional world or universe. The 1950s exist 80 years ago.
We need to talk about that chartreuse, by the way. I meant to tell you to break that out earlier. I'm glad you're showing that.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, we do. Let me knock these out, and then we'll get there. Sam has come in, and he says, just here to see how long it takes for someone to mention pornography.
That happened.
And then Adam Bearclaw, he says, looks like you beat everyone to it, buddy. That was a really nice little situation there. Jeremy, his answer is the Futurama universe. That's pretty good. Patrick says Middle Earth, probably. Jacob McComas from Jewel City Barbershop, he says the beach from the movie The Beach, but minus all the death. Pretty good. Adam Bearclaw's own answer, he says Candyland, but from the board game, not Django Unchained.
That's a cool one. Yeah, that's the bad one to go to. Don't go to Django's.
That would be. Ooh, that just gave me a really cool little idea there. All right, Maverick, most definitely Middle Earth. So that's another one for Middle Earth right there. This one comes from Flurf. It's literally her name. Her name is Flurf. It's F-L-U-R-F.
Wish I had that button still.
She says Stargate and chill with the Nox, or Fantasia, or Fantasia and chill with Artex.
Stargate's a cool answer, dude.
That is a cool fucking answer, and so is Fantasia too. Fuck. And by the way, go back and watch both of those flicks, people.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Dakota, what's up, dog? He says Narnia without a doubt. Good answer.
Cool.
Larry says Hogwarts as well. That's good. That's definitely going to be a popular answer. Who would not want to have the control over that? Nicholas comes in with a gif of your boy Chadwick Boseman playing T'Challa, King T'Challa.
R.I.P.
He wants to hang out in Wakanda, baby. Wakanda forever. Keep on back. Austin says Olympus, where the Greek gods live. Word. Word up. And then Jesse finally with the last one. He says Arrakis. That is from the wonderful series from Frank Herbert, Dune. Really, really fun shit. Arrakis. My Dune. My Arrakis. Anyway, yeah, if you could live in any fictional world or universe, where would you live? Honestly, my answer, Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory situation. If I were basically just Charlie who just won it, that's dream scenario.
Cool. I would choose Slumberland, which was a 2022 movie with Jason Momoa. He's like a Beetlejuice in that movie, but like he's your companion that you get. And Slumberland is a dream world that you get to map and navigate your dreams. So you get to like still live a real life, but when you go to sleep, you like to live in Slumberland and you kind of map out your dreams. They come with a little bit of nightmares, but you've got a Beetlejuice on your side who's like even cooler than Beetlejuice, and he kind of like helps you through the dark times until you wake up again. It's a cool place.
That is such a fun movie. And also, that was a concept I had when I was younger to make a video game about. And there have been video games about that kind of stuff, but that's some shit. That's some really fucking cool shit. Slumberland. The dream world. The real deal dream world. It's wonderful. Gracie?
Well, I've been thinking very hard about this. But then I also think about all the negatives about like living in Middle Earth. Well, like orcs will come and eat you. It's terrifying. Hogwarts, you have Hitler wizards to come and try to destroy you. Narnia, the ice. She was the Ice Queen. Yeah, she was pretty scary. But I would still pick Hogwarts because that's just where I want to be. I'm a Slytherin.
Yeah, there you go.
Just where I want to be. It's where I want to have my base.
That's where I want to be. That's where I'm going to go.
Adam, how about for you, man?
I think I'll stick with the land theme, Zombie Land.
Ooh.
Yeah. Who needs to kill chickens daily when you can kill zombies daily?
I like the survival component of it. I've never ran away from a good fight, so that'd be a nice fit for me. And then to score those Twinkies the way they did. I mean,
dude,
why not?
I kind of like that idea because you could also like in the same vein, you could go like I Am Legend where you're like the only person like alive. That's an interesting world to navigate, dude. You know, like
what I've always also seen from like that kind of stuff is zombies. Once they become a zombie, they're just the undead. All they want to do is feast and or whatever. But you're still human. You're still alive. You can still learn. You can still adapt. You can still do all this shit. Zombies don't learn. They're just undead bullshit. Crawling around in their thing. So you basically, given a long enough timeline, you'll become like essentially the equivalent to like a superhero or a god. Because at that point, you get so used to taking care of these zombies, there ain't no thing.
Well, yeah, there would be the evolution of a new species, which would be the CAMO community, and then you would just watch this evolve.
Watch us, boom, and then oh man,
all these we have the meats.
Certain little zones of the whole thing. It's fucking CAMO energy shots chilling over here in this corner. Bam, big energy boost. Boom, takes care of. Boom, you can take
all
care
up
of
in your
fucking
shit.
50 zombies. We are now creating a video game with CAMO in it.
I'm in.
Oh gosh.
Ooh,
that's great. She would kill the chickens.
Here we go. Okay, yeah, this is it. This is the tiebreaker answer. It comes from Miranda's mom.
Your mama?
Yo mama, Miranda. Yo Miranda, mama.
Yo mama's so fat she would kill the chicken every day so she could eat it for dinner.
Oh, not very nice.
Not very nice. Not very nice, Brian. But guess what? That does break the tie. And there we go, ladies.
Chickens win.
So who won? Her mom?
Hear me out. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Hey!
Oh. Adam, let's talk. Before we get you out of here, man, let's talk chartreuse. Tell me what's up, because this is cool. Let's do it. Show those off.
Yeah, absolutely. So we didn't get to touch on it too much, but we are launching the new branding. Speedway will start to backfill the Go Marts here locally, nationally, probably a couple more months out. But yeah, what you currently have, the branding and everything, very proud of it. Kind of a, just a good intro to the market. But once we got into the market, we continue to learn because listen, this is a startup. Everything is fluid, even down to the branding. But what we've come up with now is much more bold. It's just like, when you go to a restaurant, you eat with your eyes first, right? When you're in a retail convenience area, you're going to purchase with your eyes first. So we wanted to do a better job of passing the eye test and communicating with the consumer. So cue the new branding, which is it's a big difference. You have a rocket pop, don't you?
Yeah.
Hold it up.
Yeah, pop that up.
You can start to see the difference here, right? So now you're going to see the new logo, which is, camo in the power button. The slogan is power up. So now I'm talking to you. And then this is what I love, and I think this is what we're going to be known for as we continue to evolve, is this chartreuse top.
Yes.
Because when you guys here locally go into your local speedways, and you have to see this on the counter next to the other brands. I mean, It's just forget about it.
They're all there.
It's a great idea.
Shelves. They're all on shelves, and they're all at the point. They're most of the time right at the point of sale. And you're looking down at these things, right? I mean, you're at the register. You're looking down at where you're completing your transaction. At that point of sale, boom. What's going to get your eye more? This hot fucking chartreuse. This beautiful fucking goldness.
Absolutely. Really, it was born from, two places for me, which my wife with her own fitness branding, she used that color and it popped so well. And then in sports, there's no better uniforms than the Oregon Ducks. And they plug chartreuse like crazy. And it's always had my attention. So when we're in the think tank, to me, that's how you get someone's attention with this vibrant color profile.
It jumps off the screen. It reflects off people's faces. You may or may not buy, but I at least got you to look. And that's where it starts.
And, I've talked to Adam about this, and this is a really interesting point. We'll just end it right here. When he was in, I think it was a Speedway or something one time, picture when you're going up to the cooler door, the refrigerator door, to choose one of your energy drinks or whatever. His product made it to the store, but it's on a door and it's down low. It's on one of those displays that are on the door. So when you pull it open, like, sure, camo energy shots are down there, but what's going to take your eyes down there? So if you're looking down and on top you're seeing these vivid colors, of course you might go explore, right? And that's where the idea, and I was like, that's smart, man. It's a great idea.
So just to touch on that without naming the retailer, because I love what they've done and I don't even want to question it. It's phenomenal. We were on the lower rack, and this is our largest customer to date. And that's what my brother and I were talking about is like, we've made it to the dance, but we need to be seen. And that's why we came up with that concept. When you look at this, it's 4 tiers is what this one is specifically. Yeah. When you look at it, it's like, how do we get their attention? So I'll be damned. We come up with this. Fast forward 7 months later, we're now on the top rack because of ourselves.
Smart.
Well, what a great way to say it too. That we've made it to the dance. Now we got to get ass to the floor, baby.
Sure. Yeah. I got these fresh kicks on. Let's do work.
Now we got to get out there and fucking put on our fucking routine. Bah,
yeah.
Bah, 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 bah. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Brian,
hit him with it.
Where the hell? You hit it?
CAMOenergyshots.com.
All right, cool. Brian doesn't hit shit. Whatever. Cool.
CAMOenergyshots.com. Everyone, check it out.
Brian's the
Check it out.
Gracie,
He can do the
shake
buttons.
that baby. Shake
I
that
have
baby.
nothing to offer you.
Shake that baby.
I have nothing.
Gracie, put the baby out.
No.
Put the baby out there.
Get that baby out of there.
Barf. What if I yak everywhere? That's going to be
That'll just look cooler.
Send a spiral.
Orangutans with swords, chicken portals in cars, camo energy shots, chartreuse. You've heard it all here first. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Adam, it's always a pleasure to hear your insight, to check out the cool the cool camo ammo box that we checked out earlier on the show. Hell yeah, these are great. Guys, look forward in the future to watch influencers online crack these things open and talk about this brand that we've told you about for so long. We're so excited to see their reactions and get their national reactions, global reactions, because they're influencers, and I just can't wait to see them crack those ammo boxes open and talk about camo energy. Man, we love your energy shots, and we don't just say it because we like you. We genuinely like the product. It just tastes so much better than everything else that's offered. And like we keep harping on, it's not a giant can of crap that's going to drag you down later on in the day. It's the shot. Yeah, it's no carbs, no sugar. That's important for everybody trying to stay healthy at the same time. So, and enjoy caffeine at the same time. Run a half marathon, fight a chicken. CAMOenergyshots.com.
Gotta love it.
Any final words before I smash a bunch of buttons?
Start hitting buttons, dude.
Orangutans are apes, not monkeys.
They're not monkeys.
Chimp Empire, Netflix. No tails.
Arby's, we have the meats.
Hey, baby, I hear the blues are calling. Toss You make me come.
Holler Nation, we're out.